Hey guys, Miss Nasuku here, and today we're going to be playing a few games that are online based, that are like little test quiz things. I figured it'd be a fun little thing to do, and it'd get an easier chance for you to really get to know me or something like that. So this is the gender role test. I found out about this through Instagram. I saw someone do like a little posting. I tried it earlier this morning, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get the same result. I think it was fairly close, but let's see. Basically, you tell whether or not you agree or disagree with this one word. Drawing on the word of Dr. Sandra Lipsbin, this test classifies your personality as masculine or feminine. Though gender stereotyping is controversial, it is important to note that BEM's work has been tested in several countries and has repeatedly been shown to have high levels of validity and retest reability. The test exclusively tests for immanent conceptions of gender, meaning that it doesn't theorize about whether gender rules are biological, cultural, or both. Consequently, the test has been used both by feminists as an instrument of cultural criticism and by gender traditionalists who seek to confirm that gender roles are natural and heritable. For each of the following items, indicate how strongly it appeals to you. So, on the phone that I used, it was different. Like, it gave you, like, little, like, hand things. But here, I guess you just tell that you strongly disagree, you disagree, you're neutral, you agree, or you strongly agree. So, first word, question 1 out of 36. Competitive. Am I competitive? I am a little bit competitive. Not all the time. I've gotten a lot better with it over the years, so I would have to say I'm neutral on that. I can be competitive, but I'm not like a sore loser or sore winner. I'm just kind of like, yeah, this is fun. Individualistic. I guess, a little bit. Jealous. I don't get jealous a lot. Like, I might be a little jealous or envious, but not to the point where I'm bitter. At least, like, I show it towards people. I don't know. I'd have to say I'm neutral on that. Like, it depends on the situation. But I'm not like people that you see in movies where they get jealous and they try to sabotage someone because of their jealousy. I don't do that. Secretive. Yeah, I can be very secretive. Not about bad things, though. Just overall stuff, like the types of movies I watch, the type of music I listen to. I can be a bit secretive on that stuff. Introverted. I'm kind of introverted, which is crazy because I was very extroverted growing up, and I still am, but I have moments where I'm kind of introverted. I'm kind of like both a little bit. Loyal. It depends on your definition of loyal. I guess, yeah, that really does depend. I mean, I'm not a disloyal person, but it depends, like, who am I being loyal to? I have to be neutral or leaning, agreeing. I don't know. It really depends, like, loyal to your family, loyal to your ideas, which in turn can change over time. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to leave that in the middle, because it depends. Like, loyal has a lot of connotations to it, so it's hard to really decipher that. Devoted. Yeah, I can be quite devoted about certain things. Like I said, like with music, things like that, stuff that I'm really passionate about, that I like, whether it be being a fan of something, I can be quite devoted to that. Or just a project in general that I'm passionate about, I can be devoted to that. Loves children. Yeah, strongly disagree. Well, I'll have to leave it at neutral, because I don't like children, but I don't hate them either. I'm just kind of in the middle. I mean, again, that's a whole nother issue on itself, but I'm gonna have to be neutral. They're okay. Soothing. Soothing what? Am I a soothing person? Do I have a soothing voice? Because neither of those are true. I'm gonna have to say disagree on that. I don't think I'm a soothing person. Shy. I can be a little shy sometimes. I may not act like that when I'm, like, in real life. I may not act like I'm shy, but I am pretty shy. Especially starting conversations. I'm terrible at small talk, but yeah, continue. Analytical. Yeah, I like to analyze things, like conspiracy stuff like that. Yeah, I like that. Helpful. I like to think that I'm kind of helpful. Assertive. Let me just grab my iPad over here, like, Google assertive. That's gonna take too long. Assertive. I think that's like similar to individualism, I believe. Assertive. That's having or showing a confident or forceful personality. I'm gonna have to disagree on that. It's not that I'm not a confident person. I just don't have a forceful personality. My mom has a pretty big personality. I don't have that. So I'm gonna have to disagree on that. Happy. Again, that depends. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm not. I want to keep it in the middle because it depends, but as of right now, I guess I'm okay for now. Energetic. No, I'm not energetic. Yielding. Yielding, I know what that means, but what do they mean in this context? Yielding, definition, or meaning. Yielding. Giving way under what? Tending to do or willing to do what others want. So basically, are you an obedient person? Or a pushover? Again, that depends on the person and the situation. Because it's like, are you willing to do things for people, or, I don't know, I don't do things just to please people, especially everyone. You can't please everyone. I'm not a people pleaser, so I'm gonna have to either keep it in the middle, or I'll have to keep it in the middle, because it really depends. Defending own opinions. Yeah, I do have opinions that I tend to keep. They might change a little bit over time, but I'm mostly consistent with what I believe in or whatever. Not afraid to take risks. That's, well, it depends too, because I was afraid to take risks. I was afraid to take risks back in the day when I was younger, but now I have a little bit of that, but it's like, fuck it, we're all gonna die anyway. So, I'm gonna have to keep that in the middle. Strong personality. Again, my mom has a strong personality. I don't think I have a strong personality, but hey, maybe I do. I'll keep it in the middle. Willing to take a stand. Yeah, I will. Avoids cursing. Fuck no. Imaginative. Yeah, I can be very imaginative about stuff like that. Like stories or conspiracy stuff, or like, I can be quite imaginative and come up with the craziest shit. Self-reliant. No, I do not trust myself with anything. Sympathetic. Yeah, I can be very sympathetic. I can be very sympathetic about certain stuff. Oh boy. Ambitious. I don't feel like I'm ambitious enough. Maybe a little, but not entirely, so I'm gonna keep that in the middle. Moody. I can be moody. Forceful. I don't think I'm a forceful person. Well, again, that depends. I have moments where I can be kind of mean, but I'm not abusive, I guess. I want to say I disagree. I don't think I'm 100% forceful, but I don't think I'm, like, enough to be neutral either. I'll have to say, maybe. I don't know. Likeable. Again, that's suggestive. I have no idea. Polite. I'm not always polite, but I don't know, I guess I am kind of. Yeah, I'm probably a little polite. It depends too. Affectionate, I'm not an affectionate person. Compassionate. I'm very compassionate about things. Sincere. Nah, I'm not that sincere. I'm not. I'm thinking about my Twitter page, because there's a lot of stuff on my Twitter stuff where it's like, that's not really who I am. In fact, it's more like a persona that I have. I try to be funny. And the fact that I'm being sarcastic all the time, it kind of keeps me from being sincere half the time. So yeah, I'm not that sincere. Not 100%. Sentimental? Oh my god, I'm 100% sentimental. Like, my room is a total wreck. I have like a bunch of stuff in my room just because I can't get rid of all the garbage. I'm so sentimental about it. Mild. Yeah, I'm pretty mild-tempered. Dominant. I don't know, I mean, I don't think I have a dominant personality. Or, I don't see myself as being a dominant person. I'm a bit submissive, but sometimes I can be dominant. I don't know, I'll keep that in the middle. Tender. I can be kind of tender, I guess. So what I got? So I'm 42% feminine and 39% masculine. So that's interesting because the first test I got, I'll probably pop up a photo later on this, is that I was 44% masculine and 39% feminine. So that's interesting. I got a very similar result, and this makes you unidentified androgynous. That's exactly the same thing I got. So apparently I changed my answers, so I'm a bit more leaning feminine, but it's like almost like the exact same percentage I got the first time playing this, only backwards. I was more masculine than feminine. Now I'm more feminine than masculine. That's interesting, so I guess that means I'm consistent, technically. It just depends on my mood. Earlier this morning I was more masculine. Now later in the afternoon I'm more feminine, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, next quiz. Okay, so the next game we're playing, well, test, is called, Guess My Region, I guess, from the words I use. This is from women.com. I figured, hey, let's see. Can I guess which region I'm from? And this is our first question. What do you call fizzy, sugary drinks? I call them soda. Like, whenever my dad goes out, gets, like, a soda can, stuff like that, like, I just call them soda. That's how we call it. That's how I call it, soda. I've heard people say, I don't know. I don't think so. The only way I can see someone saying Coke is if they're actually talking about actual Coke or like Coca-Cola or something like that. Then that's when I've heard this. I've never heard anyone say pop. So I'm gonna go with soda. I've said soda, I've heard people say soda. What do you call a group of more than one person? Use, y'all, you all, you guys. I'm between you all and you guys, but I want to say you guys, because that's how even my parents say it, so yeah, you guys, and stuff like that. Hell, I even call my audience, hey guys, things like that. See you guys, or like, that's what I do, that's what I say. What do you call a sale of your old things? Other, garage sale, yard sale, rummage sale. I don't have those things where I'm from. I mean, I've seen them in movies, but I've heard both garage sale and yard sale. I've never heard rummage sale. I've heard yard sale and garage sale. I don't know which one would apply to me. Again, it depends. If it takes place in your garage or like outside your garage, like within like the driveway, then it's a garage sale. If it takes place near your driveway but actually on the lawn, then it's a yard sale. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go other on this one because it really depends. What do you call the thing you drink out of school? Blubber. Any of the below? Drinking fountain? I'll have to say water fountain. Yeah, water fountain. People often tell you your speaking style is too fast, confusing, no one comments on my speaking style, too slow. Well, actually, I keep getting complaints from my mom that I speak too fast sometimes, so yeah, I was too fast. What do you call rubber soiled shoes you can run in? Sneakers. How do you control the television? With the controls, with the remote, with the clicker, with the channel changer. Who calls that a clicker? I control the TV with the remote. Who uses a clicker? What do you put food in at the grocery store? Other, grocery cart, buggy, shopping cart. Honestly, I just say cart. I don't even like have like a grocery or shopping in front of me. I just say, let's get the cart and things like that. I mean, it's understood that it's, I guess a shopping cart. I guess. What do you call these miniature lobster things called? Crayfish, crawdad, crawfish. Crawfish sounds right to me. What do you call a big sandwich? Hiro huaji. What? A big sandwich or a sub? I'm between the big sandwich or the sub. Because if it's a big sandwich, then it's a big sandwich. But I guess a sub, because of Subway. How do you say crayon? Crayon. 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 What do you call a woman's bag? Bag, pocketbook, let's call it a purse. What do you call a candy sphere on a stick? Lollipop, sucker, candy stick. Like, is it literally a candy stick? I would say lollipop. What do you call bugs that light up? Lightning bugs, candlefly, fireflies. I'd say fireflies. Alright, what are my results? You're from the Northeast. You've got East Coast dialect. You are fast-paced, crisply honest, and sharp as a whistle. While you always understand what other people are saying, you do not have the patience for slow talking and silly slang. You're an East Coaster all the way. Actually, I'm not. I mean, that's kind of close. I mean, my dad is from the Northeast, but I'm not actually from the Northeast, so that's technically inaccurate for where I am, personally speaking, but it's not too far off. I mean, it makes sense, but it's not where I am. Alright, next test. Alright, so this is another region test. This one is directly from BuzzFeed, which obviously has accurate information 100% of the time because it's BuzzFeed. So, what is this drink? Soda, pop, Coke. Well, obviously it's Coke because that's Coca-Cola, but again, I'll have to go with soda because that's what I call it. It's a soft drink, it's a soda. What is your favorite TV comedy? What does this have to do with the region I come from? This has nothing to do with that. And also I watch neither of these, so trick question? I'll have to go with Parks and Rec because isn't that the one that has Chris Pratt in it? I think that's where Chris Pratt is from. I'm gonna have to go Parks and Rec. In your free time, you're usually hanging out with friends, reading, exercising. No. What free time? With family, drinking, to be honest. Neither. I guess with family. Pick a politician. What? What is this? Where's the no option? I'll have to go with Obama, I guess. Pick a burger joint. Chick-fil-A? To hell with burgers, Chick-fil-A. I don't eat at any of these. I had Wendy's once, it was okay, but I was also really starving that time, so I'll have to go Chick-fil-A. You're on vacation. You go to a museum, see famous landmarks, see a concert, spend time at the beach, hit up local bars, go exploring outdoors. Okay, so I'm on vacation. I can go to see a concert at any time unless it's a Panic concert, then maybe. See famous landmarks? If it's a very specific landmark that I can't see anywhere else, maybe. Go to a museum? Boring. Spend time on the beach? Typical. Hit up local bars? I can't, I'm underage. Go exploring outdoors? I hate the outdoors. So I'm gonna have to say see famous landmarks, because that would be good photo op. Pick a genre of music. These are like bad representations of the genres in general. So I'm gonna have to say I'm between rock, pop, or electronic, really. Because I basically listen to like a mixture of both, but they don't have that here. I mean, really, I don't mind all genres except for country. Fine, rock, I guess. You're from the South. No matter where you go, you'll always stay true to your Southern roots. You love your sweet tea, Southern cuisine, and know the real meaning of bless your heart. Oh, and hell will freeze over before you stop saying y'all. Okay, I don't know, I don't agree with this description, but I am actually from the South. I am actually born and raised in the South, which is accurate. Can't believe BuzzFeed actually got it right and the other side didn't, but yeah, interesting. Well guys, I hope you got a chance to get to know me with those last few quizzes. This one's going to be an ultimate one called the personality test. It takes less than 12 minutes. Answer honestly if you don't like the answer. Even if you don't like the answer, try not to leave any neutral answers. So this is going to be an interesting one, but I'm not going to do it in this episode. I'm going to do it, save it for like another video maybe, because it's going to take longer and it's going to delve more into my personality so you guys get to know me a little bit more. than you did with the other one, so you know that I'm in the South, and you know that I'm indifferently androgynous, apparently. Androgynous. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video. These tests are all free online. There's many of them, some better than others, some worse off, so be careful. And also take all the, just take all the answers with like a, well, the results with a grain of salt, because some of them are a little wonky, like you saw with the last few ones. One person said I was from the Northeast, the other one guessed I was in the South. Both of them were close, one of them got it correct, but I mean, the circumstances were a bit ridiculous in order to get to those levels. But anyway, bye guys, and I'll see you later in whatever else I make. And stay cool.